Hello everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, I was gonna do the 50 by 40 in San Sequoia this week, but something came up and I've not actually had the time. A 50 by 40 takes me a long time to build, just want to say. So instead though, I decided to sit down and do a house that I know that a lot of you guys actually like, or a type of house that I know a lot of you guys actually like to or prefer to play in. So we're building a one-story house also for San Sequoia today. It's for 30 by 20 and it has room for 2 parents, 1 teen, and a kid. I think a kid. And it's just like, it's a very light color schemed house. It's very chill, very relaxed, nothing like, it doesn't look expensive or anything like that, just very relaxing, slightly modern on the inside, and has like a light color scheme going on the exterior. I think I'm in a bit of a spring mood, which is ironic because my game has just hit autumn. It'll be fixed for the next video, just want to say. I only noticed when I was recording this because I was looking at the grass and like, it looked weird. Like parts of the grass looks dead. Do you see what I mean? Like it's kind of brownish in some spots, or like half of the grass is brownish. So I was like, what the heck is going on here? And it turns out that I've just skipped ahead so many days by now that I've hit fall. So, or autumn, whatever you want to call it. We can't have that because spring has finally come to Denmark. Finally, like it took a while. It's been so cold. Today actually felt really nice for a change, and I think it's gonna get a bit hotter during this week as well, so, or a bit warmer outside as well, so it feels like it's finally springtime. The trees are looking green and everything, and I think it's kind of influenced my choice of color scheme for this house as well, because we're going for a lighter color scheme for the exterior as far as I can remember. I'm pretty sure I stick to the green. I have to check my pictures. Yeah, I do. I'm already building the next house. Whenever I build 2 houses at the same time without having done the voiceover, in my head I mix them together. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm sorry, but that is the thing. I think I just punched the microphone as well. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do my best to sit still for the rest of the video so we don't punch anything. I don't want you to feel like you got punched just now, just so you know. I meant no harm. But anyway, so that's what we're building today. If you didn't watch the last video, the Nemesis is tiny, what? What did I just say? The Nemesis tiny houses. Yeah, or whatever. If you didn't watch that one, I just quickly want to repeat myself, so before we get too far into this video, but I'm going to bulk record a little bit throughout May, so if there's anything you'd like to see from me build-wise, like a build that you've been waiting for, a theme that you'd really like to see me have a go at, or some kind of household dynamic, nothing too like specific in the requests, so not like a long list of rooms you want me to include in a build, but just like a family dynamic, if it's like a blended family, for example, or a profession, or I don't know, some kind of personality, just let me know and I'll see if I can do a build for it, because I'm moving at the start of June, so I just want to make sure that I have enough videos both to go up, or enough builds as well, to go up during that time when I'm moving, but also just in case I have technical difficulties, if the internet takes like a week or something to get started. It shouldn't, but like you never know. I just want to prepare, so I'm in preparation mode. I was about to say that I'm a prepper, but that's something different. I am not, just want to say, okay, I'm not, all right? No, but I'm in preparation mode, and I just want to make sure that everything goes smoothly because I cannot deal with it if it doesn't. So yeah, help a girl out if you want to. If there's anything that you have been missing from me, let me know. I think I will do some of those like profession tiny houses that I've done throughout the years as well, because those are a lot of fun to do. And I haven't done a lot of them for a while because I've been so focused on San Sequoia. So, but I'll also make sure to finish my project here in this new world. Newish world. It's been out for a couple of months by now. I'm a little bit slow, but I want to make sure that I finish my little project here before as well. So I don't think I'm gonna touch the community lots for the time being, but if I change my mind at some point, I will let you know. You'll probably see it up on the channel, so I will let you know that way. But yeah, I think I've come to terms with the fact that I'm just not a community community lot kind of gal. That's just not, it's not for me. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't think community center and get inspired for anything, you know, like you can't force it. You can't force inspiration. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. Creativity doesn't work that way. And I just don't think clothing shop, and like I get pictures in my head. It doesn't, no, it doesn't work that way. I can't. I'm just not a community lot kind of person. I found my limit and I'm fully admitting to it. So I don't know what to do about those, but maybe I'll figure it out at some point. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll suddenly be hit by like, listen, this would be awesome or something, and then I'll try it out and it'll fail or something. I don't know, okay, but gonna do my best. So with the other ones, not the community lots. I know some of you are probably sitting out there like, but it's not that difficult. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of builder. Okay, I've just come to terms with it. So, but everything else, if there's anything else you'd like to see from me, let me know. Like, even if I think library, which technically should be something that would at least like spawn some kind of images in my head. I think of the library that we have down at the harbor. So if you're from the same city as me, Aarhus, we have Ducken. I hate mixing Danish into my voiceovers because I get confused language-wise in my head. Like, that's a thing. But there's a library there, and that building, sure, it's cool, but it's not like cozy, which I want from a library. It just doesn't spark that. No, it's not cozy, you know? So I'm not even inspired by that. Like, I don't get it. Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get the images, is what I mean, in my head. Whereas when I'm thinking about a certain family, I can see how their house is and how their interior is going to be. That works. But, like, even libraries, which you would think, being so bookish and everything, like, that would at least spark something, but it really doesn't. It's super frustrating. I'm gonna stop talking about it, because otherwise I'll be sitting here in 10 minutes and still be going on about it. But anyway, so we're building this house today. It's a 1-story house. I think there may be, can you fit in like a little bit of an attic room upstairs? I mean, you can technically if you just have a roof piece on the floor, if you want to deal with the roofing being in the way and everything. I personally don't. So I don't add roof, like, no, what's it called? Attic rooms, unless the roofing, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my picture of the house and I just noticed that the roof is super annoying to me on the right side of it. I'm not gonna point it out once we zoom out and start doing the garden. It's just me being nitpicky. You know, sometimes when you split up a roof piece, technically I didn't have to do that with this roof, but I did anyway. But when you split up a roof piece into 2 different pieces, the texture on the roof texture, it doesn't necessarily always line up, and for some reason it's just not doing that with this one, so I just noticed and now it's gonna bother me, but we're just gonna ignore it. The game has limitations, and that's just how that is, so there's not much to do about it. I'm actually really excited to share the house that's going up tomorrow. It's not completely done yet, but I'm having a fun time building it. It's not in San Sequoia. I just kind of wanted to get out of this world for at least a build, and decided to spend some of my free day yesterday on it because I was just like, I need to build this house. Like, I was so in the mood to build this house. So yeah, but that'll be going up tomorrow. So I don't know why I'm talking about it today. But anyway, actually I also want to get input on the other 50 by 40 because I know that the lot that is built over there right now, it's like, it's supposed to be like an older house or something, and they've just built onto it and then built more onto it or something like that. I'm not really fully sure what the story is behind the house, but it's something like that at least. I'm not sure that I like the combination that much, so I wanted to know if you are okay with me just doing like a suburban or maybe more of like a modern suburban. If it's okay to not do the extension on it. Also, because when I think of modern extension, I often think of like brick houses, you know, those like UK houses where they have, or they don't necessarily have to be UK houses, but brick houses that have like a glass part built onto it. That kind of modern extension. Whereas the houses on there right now is definitely more newer than old, and I just feel like personally it's a bit of a I don't think I could pull it off. I know my limitations, okay. I feel like I'm dragging myself down throughout this voiceover. I think I'm an okay builder, but I just know that I have limitations, okay? I don't think I can get away with it. I don't think I can pull it off. So, I could try, but like, would you be okay with it mainly being either suburban or maybe something a little bit more like modern slash maybe have like an eco vibe so that it fits with the other house that I built over there in the area because that one's an eco one. I don't know. I don't technically need guidance for it, but I would love to hear you guys out anyway because input is actually really nice to get sometimes. And it's kind of like once the house is done, it's done. So input given after doesn't really, I can't really do much with it because the house is already done. Like I moved on to the next house already. So, you know, it would be nice to get input before the house is up on the channel somehow. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I should start posting more of that over on Patreon. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Maybe I should stop second guessing myself every freaking day. But anyway, this is not, yeah. I'm in a good mood today. I've been out all day. I've had a lot of sun. Maybe I'm slightly delirious because of that. Blaming it on the sun. It's the cost of all my issues. So I might be like, I don't want to say oversharing because it's not oversharing. We're just talking about building. But I might be oversharing a little bit about what I feel are my limitations. Anyway, it's just kind of, that's where I'm at right now. I've been out with a friend all day and the weather is really nice. And there were a lot of people outside because, what's it called? Yesterday was like, what do they call it? We call it Holy Days. So it's technically a Christian day, even though I think the majority of Denmark is technically not Christian. Technically, I'm not speaking facts here. I have no, well, I slightly know because I live here, but there are sure Christian people, but in general, I don't think we're actually a very religious country, but we still have this day. It's called like Prayer Day or something, big Prayer Day. I think it's the last prayer day that they're getting rid of it in 2024. So yesterday, everything was closed. And then today, because it's Saturday as well, everyone's just out. And the weather is nice as well. That's probably adding to it. So there were a lot of people. And I just have let it get to my head just like a little bit. So anyway, but yeah, what are we building? We're building this this room, or we're decorating this room. I had a lot of fun with this one, although the layout is a little bit funny, but I was trying to figure out what kind of like, what do teen rooms actually look like? I don't know. I can't remember. It's such a long time. I make myself sound like I'm ancient, but it feels like it's a long time ago. And my bedroom when I was a teen was like essentially, what was it? I had like a bed. I had a bed and I had a wardrobe, and then I had drawers possibly for like socks and underwear, and I think that was about it. So there wasn't a whole lot going on. I think I was trying to talk my dad into turning one of the water pipes because my bedroom was in the basement. I had windows, just want to say, but it was in the basement, and there was this water pipe in my bedroom that I felt like would be perfect for like a clothing rack. So, or just like hanging clothes onto it. So I was trying to talk him into making that possible for me, but he was like, no, under no circumstances can you do that. Now as a grown-up, living in my own place, decorating my own place, I actually got a clothing rack that is made out of water pipes. Like I've been stuck on that idea for a long time. We're talking like over a decade. I've been wanting that freaking water pipe rack, so I have it now, and I'm not getting rid of it ever. Just want to say, but like I was trying to figure out like exactly, not like I haven't built a lot of teen rooms, but sometimes again start second guessing myself and like what do teens actually have in their bedrooms, because like I don't really know. Maybe I should watch more TV or something, get inspired by that. But when I watch TV, it's like horror. And yeah, there's not a whole lot of like teen rooms. Well, maybe if you watch some horrors, I suppose. Actually, I watched, because yesterday I'm rewatching The Office. By the way, love that show. Love it to bits. But I have no idea what we're talking about this right now. But I started watching because my Wi-Fi wasn't working. It's a whole thing. I couldn't watch The Office, essentially. I'm not going to start getting into why, but the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I had to choose something else on another streaming platform. So I went on Netflix because it's a little bit more stable. Can't believe I'm complimenting Netflix, but here we are. And I decided on a whim to watch Queen Charlotte, which is the Bridgerton spin-off. So I've only watched season 1 of Bridgerton, and thought it was okay. I mean, slightly problematic at times, not gonna lie. Having also read the book, actually the book was less so. Yeah, I want to say. But still, like, certain things going on that are a little bit questionable. But I decided to watch Queen Charlotte, which was actually really charming and kind of cute. And then I watched the whole thing. Like, suddenly the season was just over and I had nothing else to watch. So, but I thought it was cute. So if anybody's watched it, let me know what you thought. It's kind of new, so maybe I'm actually on trend for a change, because usually I'm so behind on everything. That's just how it is. I just I can't. But it just came out, I think. So I think I'm on trend this time. So if you watched it, let me know what you thought of it, because nobody else I know has watched it and I need some input and thoughts, so thank you. But can't really get inspiration from that show for teen rooms because because it just doesn't work, okay? So that's a thing. But I think it turned out okay. We're way past the teen room, but had some thoughts to share apparently. So the yard is pretty simple. We ended up with a pool, a grill area, and there's a like very small gardening area because I wanted to use some of the items from the greenhouse kit that I haven't really built a greenhouse with it, but I'm pretty sure that when I build the 50 by 40, I'm going to include a greenhouse because we are going to be having a huge garden to deal with all of a sudden. We're going to fill it up with something. I think a greenhouse would be pretty cool. This fence right here, by the way, is from the Live Edit catalog. So if you haven't seen that before, it's not like a traditional fence. It's hidden items in the game. You can use cheats to unlock them, or like I do, you can use, I forgot what it's called, a mod. Someone will tell you in the comments. Someone will know and they'll write it in the comments because I can't remember what it's what it's called right now. I'm so sorry. But Live Edit, amazing place. If you're new to The Sims, you're looking on YouTube for build inspiration and somehow you've managed to come across this channel. First of all, I'm so sorry for you. But also, hi, welcome. I suck at giving advice, but I will tell you that you should definitely check out the Live Edit catalog because it's amazing. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And yeah, other than that, no, I don't usually talk about Bridgerton in my voiceovers. I just don't feel like I do, but I might also. I don't know. You never know. But I think that's about it for this video. Almost about it. We got like a minute left, but I'm gonna wrap this up right now. So come back tomorrow for another build. I promise there's actually a video up this time. When I say come back tomorrow, there is actually going to be a video for a change. So I'm very excited to share it with you. I mean, it's nothing too exciting. Don't get your hopes up, but I like the house, so I hope you would like it too. If you like this one though, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, toy files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment, where you can find a link to my booktube channel as well. So if you like to read and you like to watch videos where people nerd out about books, definitely check it out. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Or leave a message at all. So I try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did. Love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light. Like you did last night. Like you did last night. as crazy as me, or is it just in my mind? Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby,